But first, an arrest is made in the murder of an elementary school teacher, Wendy Dwan. She was shot and killed at her Sugar Land home. Investigators say she met the suspected gunman on a dating app. They reportedly knew each other for only a week before Sunday's shooting. Investigators say Dwan got into an argument with Jarvis Thompson. She was shot several times in her backyard.
Right now, Thompson is awaiting extradition back to Texas. The Fugitive Task Force found him in Shreveport, Louisiana yesterday. Brittany Ford has more on the arrest and joins us now. Brittany.
Well, investigators say that Thompson was in Louisiana for about 2 days at an unidentified home before he was arrested. Today, authorities gave us new details into how the two met and what led up to the murder. 26-year-old Jarvis Thompson has been charged with capital murder for the death of 28-year-old Wendy Dwan. Police say the two had met on an online dating app called Meet Me.
The information that we received was they met online on an app, and they knew each other exactly about a week. I think they met a couple days prior to New Year's Eve. But the first time they'd actually physically seen each other was New Year's Eve.
Investigators were called to Dwan's home in the New Territory subdivision in Sugar Land Saturday night after neighbors heard gunshots. When officers arrived, they found Dwan shot to death in the backyard. Police believe a fight between the two led to shots fired. Thompson had been on the run for the last week before being located and arrested in Shreveport, Louisiana.
It was a brutal murder, sadly, for her and her family and her friends. So we're able to do our part, a little part in what we can do to try to bring him to justice.
Dwan was a beloved Alief ISD teacher who had taught third grade at Boone Elementary for several years. The district's Twitter account is filled with photos showing her love for teaching and her students. In light of the tragedy,
there's got to be a general awareness.
Authorities are sending this message to anyone planning to meet someone online.
Communicating with your parents, your family, your friends. Hey, this is what I'm doing. This is who I'm going out with. This is where we're meeting. Are we meeting in a very public place? Are there other people around? Things of that nature.
Now, Thompson is currently being transported to the Fort Bend County Jail. However, authorities tell me that could take up to a month. His bond remains set at $500,000. Reporting in Sugar Land, Brittany Ford, KHOU 11 News.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man, this is another story that we got put out of, somebody stealing somebody, yo. This is look like we starting off the year, yo.
Hey,
this is looking like how we starting off the year.
fact.
Now schools, now dating apps. Hey, yeah. If I was a woman, man, I'd be very, very cautious putting my information out there dating online, because you don't know what that person. You really don't know that person. Technically, you just don't know the person. You might talk to somebody, you might make you feel good, but you don't know that person.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like this. If you're gonna take and be extreme, I will bring a friend or a family member just to meet that person. Just to feel safe. Because these dating apps, they're not looking good. I feel bad for the woman. I pray for her. I pray for the family and the friends that they gotta lose somebody that's to somebody off of the dating app out of no reason. These men out here, they going loco. They going crazy, yo. They being silent and crazy. They are being very, very silent. I don't know what it is, but we definitely got to find a way to protect our women, or give them the tools, or give them the tools on how to, figure out, who's right or wrong. Because, yeah, man, this stuff like this, it's happening. It's happening out there. It's definitely happening out there. And then us, we are just gonna keep reporting on this, so y'all can realize, how big this stuff is going around in our country. That's my take.
And now on the aspect of the dating app, I think people need to be more sensible awareness. It needs to be more sensible awareness of, especially if you're a woman, you have to let your family and your friends know what location you're gonna be in. Not only that, I think iPhone has they have a tracker where you can actually track your location. So anything that's happening or anything you feel like is something that's odd about the situation, put that thing on. Don't be afraid to reach out to somebody and say, "Hey, I think this person might be a little bit psycho. I'm just letting you know who I'm with, who I might be with, because that's the only way stuff like this can stop happening." And now again, and I'm gonna say it again. As you can see, there is an attack on women. See, people don't understand. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Rumble, and I was gonna say Twitch, but I don't be on Twitch that much. Men are really upset about women. They are really upset about women. They are, because of the end result of them not getting these type of women. So when a man get a woman like this, and let's say she's not interested in the guy, they probably went on a date. She's like, you know, I'm not interested in you. Things ain't working out. The man went crazy. And the man will go online, go on YouTube, listen to some of these content creators and say, oh, she's using you because of your money. She's this and she's that. What you expect the man going to do? The man going to get upset and you're going to trigger him to go do something proactively, which means shoot the woman 10 times. And that's why I say people don't understand. These content creators don't understand. The FBI is watching you guys because y'all causing these things to happen. Y'all causing men to be in the uproar. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those men. I used to listen to certain content creators because I was dealing with a certain part of my relationship, and I would listen to it, and they would give me the, the fire, the pump, like, okay, go check this girl, go do this and that. But in the end down the line, when I would come to you, Hakeem, and I talked to my other homeboys, and we would talk about it, and I realized, wait a minute, these guys online is triggering me to the point I might end up hurting one of these women. And that's what's happening here. People get mad at Cynthia G all they want to, but some of the stuff she said, some of the aspect, we have no sense of emotional control, like Jordan and Hakeem always preach on this platform. We don't. A woman don't want us, we going crazy. I don't get it. I really don't get it. My prayers and my condolences do go out to her because she was just a young woman, man.
Yep.
That's my take, man.
Now I want to say, like you said, we want to, and I don't want people to think that we're biased here. That young lady of a woman of Southeastern Asian descent, she was a woman of color. You know, if you want to be inclusive, and for a man to do that, you could tell that somebody did not talk to him about his emotions. We talk about this all the time. Ronnie state this. I'm starting to throw my hands up and say, "Hey, Ronnie, you're right here. You're right, Ronnie." I say, these guys are willy-nilly beating on women, killing women. You know, to the state that it has. Funny enough, all this has been going. It's just not on television now. So the thing about it is, I want to bring a concept about something. You know who you don't hear this happening to? In the Asian community, Hispanic community, and I'm gonna tell you number one, in the Arab community. And let me break this down to you. This is where my point comes. Do you know when you know there's no such thing as dating in Islam? You do get to meet your wife before you go to get to know her, but she has to come there with a chaperone. It's either one of the brothers, the uncle, or the dad. They call, you know what I mean? They call that a wali. So now, on your date, most dates with Arab kids, usually there's a man from her family there to make sure everything is going correctly. I'm just telling you how it is in their community. Because you don't hear nobody blicking down Arab women in there. No, you can't do that. The daddies and the brothers not praying. Sometimes it's both of the brothers are corn. This is why Ronnie said this 2 episodes ago. Dating apps and dating does not work. We need to find a new way to do something. Because women are getting killed. Not only killed, we just talking about killed. What about the sexually transmitted disease you catching off of the dating app?
Preach. Preach.
And they slinging that bumpy D to you and you're not even checking him.
Tell the truth.
Well, I'm telling you, black man, I'm telling you, American man, maybe you should be going on the next date with your daughter. That's why a lot of people be hating on the Muslims. There's certain aspects about their life we can do that. There's other cultures too where the family has to get involved in the dating ritual to vet the guy. Do you think that black dude, because it was a black man who killed that Southeast Asian woman? Let's just get that straight. I don't want to say it. He looked at kind of Asian himself, but he had a black name. So
I ain't want to say it either.
Do you think he would have able to did that if it was 3-4 of her brothers around vetting him out?
Nope.
So I just want y'all to think about it. That's my take.
Go ahead, Jordan. I don't know you have a final take.
I don't have no final take. I'm cool.
This is pissing everybody off. I don't think people understand that we trying to go easy because I'm tired of hearing about black men getting into altercation like these over and over and over and over again. Don't get me wrong, white men do it too. White men do it too. But this is a black platform, and we're trying to bring a sense of awareness of how we can better the community. And the only way we can better this community if you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the right hand side. We do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Let us know what you think at the end of the day. Seriously, let us know what you think. Thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. We over and out. Peace.
Peace.